What's up everyone, this is Tony with JRNY Crypto. Welcome back to another video. So I have a bullish update for you guys today. There's some pretty huge things happening with the news, but the crypto market is also looking great. I want to briefly talk about that. So I did my last video a week ago here, 7 days ago, basically stating the crypto bull market is coming, to start preparing now. We have been in an uptrend since then. Bitcoin is up 13% on the 7-day, now around $96,000, approaching $100,000 again, which is huge. Some altcoins up massive as well. Sui is up 72%, Pengu is up massive, just in the last day, up around 50%. Things are looking pretty bullish overall. So like I said in that last video, fear is starting to clear up. Trump is starting to feel the pressure to do positive things for the market. He's not going to push as hard with tariffs and everything, and every single day we're getting closer to these really bullish things playing out, some of which I do want to talk about and have some updates on that today. So before we jump into things, I want to give you guys a quick update. I've been talking about the trading series. I did load those wallets. Basically, Ethereum wallet I just loaded with ETH, Cardano I loaded with ADA, $10,000 in each wallet. Which those are up a little bit, but I am going to be doing the first trading series video on Monday, showing the first altcoins I'm picking up, explain why. We're going to start doing regular trades with that and regular updates. I'm going to be doing more videos as well, so definitely look out for that on Monday. I am running a JRNY Club NFT giveaway right now as well, valued around $500. Very simple to enter on X. If you want to check that out, it's on my X account. I'll put a link in the video description as well. Do recommend joining the Discord though, and just learning more about JRNY Club. It's a great time to join if you have wanted to become a member. We have multiple launches coming up. We've had a focus on crypto products and daily utility rather than just random drops like most NFT projects. So really excited for all that to come, but definitely check that out if you're interested. And then we have the collection on Cardano coming up. Basically, we're just migrating 10% of the main JRNY Club collection over to Cardano. It'll basically function as the same NFT, just with some separate utility on Cardano. There's going to be a mint for around 500 of these mid-May. And then if you have a JRNY Club NFT on Ethereum right now, you can actually burn it right now for a limited time. That is closing soon though, so if you are interested, check out this article. Negative things can still happen. We can still see some turbulence in the short term, which can greatly affect the market. If there's some really negative news with tariffs with China, that's something that could really set us back a little bit. But overall, I do think we're in a uptrend now, and that uptrend, when you zoom out, is going to continue. I do think we are going to be seeing a bull run towards end of year, peak bull run at least. I do think things are going to be looking really good short term as well. I think May is going to be pretty good for altcoins. We're going to start seeing some altcoins really picking up again overall. And starting to see that today with Sui and Pengu and other altcoins is a good sign for that. So this news right here, pretty bullish overall. This is one of the most bullish things in my opinion that not really many people talk about. So the Fed has officially removed crypto rules requiring banks to get approval before engaging in crypto activities. This is massive. Banks getting into crypto, offering crypto custody and other services is going to be huge, because they're going to start promoting to all of their customers. This is where everyone stores their money, so they can easily go to their bank and basically transact from fiat to crypto. So custody is huge as well. Offering this through banks, I think it's 100% necessary for true mass adoption. And this really will open the floodgates, because most ordinary people, they don't want to open a private wallet and manage their own private keys. There's risk to that. People always hear about scams and all this other stuff. So if your bank or some other service that you can trust can custody your crypto for you and guarantee that, have insurance on that, that is going to be so massive for crypto. It also just makes it so much easier for people to buy. If they're logged into their bank account and they can just basically transfer from fiat to Bitcoin or Ethereum right there instantly, that is going to be huge. So accessibility would basically 10x from this happening. This alongside this Bitcoin strategic reserve from the US government. They said they will be doing that, but it's not going to really be bullish until it's actually introduced and it actually passes. Most people just don't think it's actually going to happen. So once it actually happens, that's going to open the floodgates as well. because other countries will immediately follow. It also give the green light to whales out there, to institutions, basically everyone out there, that Bitcoin is the next big thing. So these two things happening by end of year would really ignite one of the biggest bull markets ever, in my opinion. I really don't think we'll see anything like this ever again. So right now, in my opinion, for me personally, buying every dip that there is going forward. It's time to lock in my opinion, and it's really time to prepare. So last week, Binance revealed that there's multiple governments planning national crypto reserves, that they have been in contact with Binance trying to get help with this. So there's a lot of countries out there that are preparing. They see the US is preparing for this, so they're preparing as well. As soon as the US pulls the trigger, a lot of these countries are going to try to pull the trigger and act on this immediately as well. It's going to create a lot of FOMO in general, not just from countries, but like I said, institutions, whales, pretty much everyone out there. And like Larry Fink said, the CEO of BlackRock, he says he could see Bitcoin replacing the US dollar. What he said exactly was Bitcoin could replace the US dollar as the global reserve currency. So that is massive as well, coming from Larry Fink. BlackRock is just insane that they're buying Bitcoin, which they actually picked up some more as well. BlackRock's 105 million Bitcoin purchase signals institutional confidence. So they're continuing to buy. Strategy and Michael Saylor, they just bought a very large amount of Bitcoin again as well, which is pretty much a weekly thing for them at this point. So this type of thing playing out is what really ignited the last bull market in 2021. We started seeing institutions and countries take interest and started purchasing Bitcoin. The thing is, it fizzled out. It didn't have momentum. The regulation wasn't there at that point. The adoption wasn't there. The space wasn't developed enough at that point. So it did fizzle out, but that did create a massive wave of retail FOMO. Even though it was just a couple institutions and a couple countries taking interest, it was enough to create a massive bull market. So if we actually get the US government putting this into effect and we have 5+ countries following, a bunch of institutions start following, I really think that's going to ignite retail interest as well again, and then we're going to see a parabolic bull run. And I do think it's going to hold up much better this time around as well. We're not going to go into that low of a bear market for an extended period of time. The regulation is there at this point, and things are starting to play out. Like this news we just got, the war on crypto is over. SEC appoints Paul Atkins as first ever pro-Bitcoin SEC chair. So pretty bullish. There was an interview with him, and some positive information came out of that. Paul Atkins sworn in as SEC chair. A known crypto advocate, Atkins has taken over as the 34th SEC chair and plans to prioritize clear regulations for digital assets. That's huge. They know this is very important and it's the future. So they're really taking this seriously now, which is very necessary in my opinion. But this will help speed things up, hopefully, and we will start seeing banks offer crypto custody services. We will start seeing other big things rolling out as well, like the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve. So things are looking pretty good overall. Fear is clearing up. Positive things are happening. I do believe we're in an uptrend going into a big bull market. That doesn't mean there can't be any more dips or crashes that do happen. Like I said, any of that happens going forward, I am buying because I do want to prepare, and I don't think there's going to be many more chances to buy crypto that cheap. So Trump signals major tariff reduction in China trade talks. That's definitely positive as well. Like I said, he is starting to feel the pressure that he needs to do positive things for the markets, that it is having an overall negative effect, and he does want to see the markets do well overall. Trump media confirms Crypto.com partnership to launch America First crypto ETFs. Which coins should you buy? So this is pretty huge as well. His other platform, World Liberty, is a crypto platform, and they've been buying crypto. Pretty interesting what they have bought with that. A lot of Tron TRX. Mostly they only bought, the biggest share was Ethereum and not Bitcoin, which I find very interesting. Eric Trump also stating that Ethereum was a great time to buy as well, back when it was at a higher price. So I do think there's some very bullish things happening for Ethereum on the back end, with elites, with real world assets, putting the stock market on Ethereum, institutional adoption, all these different things happening. I think there's a lot happening on the back end for Ethereum, and I do see Ethereum doing extremely well during this bull market, next to Cardano as well. Those are two of my top picks out of the top 10. So there is a big update coming for Ethereum, but Vitalik Buterin has also revealed a plan to supercharge Ethereum, a massive upgrade that would be huge. Of course, we don't know how long this would take to implement or if it ever would be, but still, discussion of this type of stuff is good. Something I've noticed as well is Ethereum gas has actually been cheaper than it has ever before, at least from what I've seen. I started buying back beginning of 2017. That was when I first found Ethereum and started dollar cost averaging Bitcoin and stuff. Even back then, Ethereum gas was higher than it is right now. On certain days, I'm even getting cheaper gas for Ethereum mainnet than I am on layer 2s on Ethereum, like Binance Smart Chain. So that's really crazy. But it's definitely a good thing to see that gas is lower. Some of their updates have definitely helped. But regardless of what ETH gas is, that's not stopping elites and everyone Wall Street from using Ethereum for real world assets and stock market and stuff. There's ways to put stuff on Ethereum without having to pay gas for every transaction like you would with a crypto exchange. You're not doing an on-chain transaction every time you buy and sell on the exchange itself. They custody it. It's not until you're cashing in or out or transferring to your personal wallet that it becomes an actual on-chain transaction. So stuff like that they could do with stocks and other things. So that'll be interesting to see what plays out from that. But there's definitely a lot going on with Ethereum, with Wall Street and all these elites and stuff, from what we've seen hints at and everything. So Cardano, some big updates as well. I'm going to do a separate video on Cardano because there's just so much to go over with this. Bitcoin on Cardano, Ripple partnering with Cardano for multi-trillion-dollar industry. So is Cardano in accumulation mode? Analysts say a breakout to $4 is imminent, and here is why. So whales have sold 180 million ADA in 5 days, contributing to the short-term bearish sentiment, though the long-term structure remains bullish. Founder Charles Hoskinson stays optimistic, citing macroeconomic shifts and ongoing development as key drivers for ADA's next move forward. So things are looking good. Like I said, I'm going to go over the major points in another update. There is a huge update coming to the Cardano blockchain. Massive developments. Like I said, Bitcoin on Cardano. They're working on a huge airdrop with a privacy coin on Cardano called Midnight, bringing up to 100 million people into the Cardano ecosystem. But lots of stuff happening here, and it is bullish to see interest from the US government. They included Cardano in that strategic reserve for crypto that they mentioned. Governments using Cardano. A lot of bullish stuff here. So another article is Ethereum's dominance over. Cardano's Hoskinson gives bold take on the future of ETH. So Charles Hoskinson warns that Ethereum may not survive the next 10 to 15 years, citing internal weakness and over-reliance on Vitalik Buterin's leadership. Layer 2 networks are pulling users and liquidity away from Ethereum's mainnet, while rivals like Solana and Cardano are gaining traction with better scalability and governance models. This is very true. Layer 2s on Ethereum pulling users away while they're still on Ethereum. It is pulling away from people actually using ETH for gas and it being on the mainnet. And then also Solana picking up dominance in the space, and now Cardano is as well. He actually made a comparison of Ethereum basically being like MySpace or BlackBerry in their prime. While these were the big platforms back in the day, now they're completely gone. They've been replaced. MySpace was replaced by Facebook, iPhone, so on. So basically he's making a statement like Solana or Cardano or another blockchain would become the dominant blockchain in the space in the future. While Ethereum is dominant right now, it just doesn't have the tech there to support mass adoption. So we'll see if Ethereum can get updates out quick enough, but it is true that Ethereum is losing a lot of its users, not only to layer 2s on Ethereum, but also to these other layer 1s. There's Sui now as well and other alternatives. So a lot of that going on, but I definitely think Cardano is going to pick up a lot of dominance in the space over this next bull market, especially after these upcoming updates. So Cardano native assets are heating up. There's a lot of platforms developing on Cardano that are very bullish. I've seen some stuff just having some developer meetings, checking out some of these platforms that are in development. Some stuff happening on Cardano that is better than anything I've seen on Ethereum. So there is definitely going to be a huge wave of demand for Cardano NFTs and altcoins. Even end of last year when we had that bump in the markets with Trump coming in into office, I did a really good returns on some Cardano altcoins, even though it was fairly new at the time. It's still extremely small. I do recommend looking into this. I am doing a trading series that has Cardano on that, so if you want to see my top picks for Cardano altcoins and NFTs, I will be featuring some of those and talking about them. There's some great projects on there. It's easier to sort through than on Solana. There's millions of these meme coins and scams being launched on Solana constantly. So on Cardano right now, it is easier to find good projects, although there isn't as many users. So Cardano NFT ecosystem is heating up as well. We saw a huge spike in volume, a lot of people picking up some of these NFTs. We're actually moving up to 10% of our JRNY Club main collection over to Cardano. We're going to have a mint for around 500 NFTs mid-May. We will be releasing that date very soon and more information. But you can also burn your current NFTs on the Ethereum collection to guarantee your spot. Basically, you're just migrating that NFT from Ethereum to Cardano, and that is fairly limited. That will close soon. So if you are in JRNY Club, you're interested, or if you want to buy a JRNY Club NFT on the secondary marketplace and then burn it to guarantee your spot on Cardano, you can do that for a short period of time as well. If you want to learn more about this, just join the JRNY Club Discord. We have a public chat in there now as well if you just want to come hang out. So another sign that altcoin season is coming is the increase of demand for meme coins and all of these coins launching on Solana. Pump.fun seeing a huge surge of volume and revenue. The power shifting, Pump.fun just humiliated Ethereum. So Pump.fun raked in almost $2 million in revenue in just 24 hours, massively outpacing Ethereum's $100,000. Built on Solana, the platform's low fees and fast meme coin launches are pulling users away from slower, costlier chains. Its viral success shows that speed, simplicity, and meme-fueled chaos are now stronger driven than traditional crypto infrastructure. So this is a big thing right now. This is the meta right now, is just meme coins and these hype coins that pump and dump. The market is coming back for that. It died out with demand in the market dying down after Trump came into office and everything, and multiple scams came out, but it does appear this is increasing again. But of course, a lot of these are not, they're basically just short-lived. They're pump and dumps. Once the hype is gone, there's no one left building for it. There are some of these coins, though, that last very long term, and they do continue growing, like Fart Coin, which is up over 100% in the last month. Pengu is backed by a great company, Pudgy Penguins. They are not going to stop building for it, and very likely you'll be able to use Pengu coin in the Pudgy World platform and for other things in their ecosystem. So those type of coins, if you're looking to invest long term, that's the type of stuff you should be looking for. But the pump and dumps, you have to be quick on it. If you're up in profits, probably good to at least take out your initial investment to secure that. But I'm going to be doing some of this trading in the series as well. So we're doing Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano simultaneously. I'm going to trade different on each one. Solana will probably be the most active because basically you have to be active in this type of stuff. You have to catch stuff as it launches, and you have to get out very quickly as well. So last thing for today, Trump announced the first utility for Trump coin, which is basically the same thing he did with his NFTs. An exclusive VIP dinner for top holders, which sparked FOMO, of course. It pumped 66% after the announcement. So users must rank in the top 220 wallets by holding Trump tokens to qualify for the exclusive event. Despite recent sell-off concerns, the coin's unlocks are now paused and price momentum is picking back up. So $300 million worth of Trump coin at that time, it's probably more over 500 million now, was unlocked, and now there's unlocks basically daily happening. That first huge initial unlock though, it looks like they didn't really sell that. They didn't dump the market like people were expecting, which gave some confidence, and then this announcement as well. So that did help give a good pump to the Trump coin. So like I said at the beginning, we are running a JRNY NFT giveaway right now, valued around $500. To enter that, it's on my X account. There's only about 24 hours left in that. Very simple to enter. I do recommend joining the JRNY Club Discord as well. You can ask us questions. I'm in the chat there. Mods will help you out. There's also an ecosystem center and a JRNY Club info forum with lots of information on everything we're doing, what we're building. We have multiple launches coming up, some very big stuff. If you've ever wanted to be part of JRNY Club, now is definitely a good time to look into this. But definitely check out that giveaway. And then, like I said, first trading series video is coming on Monday, starting those first trades, and then we're going to start doing weekly updates on that. I'm going to be doing more videos overall as well, and we're hitting almost daily videos on JRNY TV. More project reviews are there, and research type videos. So if you want more crypto content and what's going to be bullish and top picks and everything, definitely check out JRNY TV on YouTube as well. And then definitely check out Block News, our crypto NFT news website here. And if you want more information about JRNYers on Cardano, more information in the Discord, and there's this article as well. Like I said, you could burn a JRNYer on ETH, or you could just wait for the public mint. That is going to be extremely limited though. One of the smallest PFP utility sets on Cardano. So that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.